small meeples in the Meeple Grande crew, yeah, yeah. It's Meeple Grande. It's Meeple Grande. Meeple Grande in the longboat through the English Channel to the castle moat, yeah. A Meeple Grande. Better watch out when they come a-wading along the shoreline. Gonna have no place but to throw and a shout. Drew and Laura, marital quarrel, playing the border games. Meeple Grande. Drew and Laura playing the border, marital quarreling. Meeple Grande. 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 meeple grande. No small meeples in the meeple grande crew. Yeah, yeah. It's meeple grande. It's meeple grande.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Can't see our sign. Your head's too big.
My head's too big.
It's gonna have to go on my side from now on.
Yes. So the light back there is a little bright.
It is. I guess we're gonna have to learn how to play with that too.
Yeah.
So
that sign back there is new. For those of you that have not seen it before, it's.
Hey, Regan. How are you?
We're in. Hello. Welcome in. Today we are doing a Kickstarter preview. This Kickstarter is going live not too long from now.
22nd.
22nd of March.
Yeah.
It is a print and play roll and write survival game.
Yeah.
Now you all know how much we like survival games.
We know how much you suck at rolling.
We know how much I suck at rolling. So this is going to be interesting because it's.
Are there seals in this game?
No, there's no seals.
Oh, so you're not going to die by a seal.
No, seals will not take me out. Hunger and thirst might take me out, though.
Oh, no.
Because there is that mechanic in this game. You can die.
I don't want to die.
You can die.
Hey, Legends.
Legends, what is up, friend? Yes, you can die.
This would be terrible. Can I come back? Can I be a zombie?
No.
Oh.
No. Once you die, you die. That's it.
Oh.
So this is our special stream. It's not normal that we come on a weekend, but we are doing this Kickstarter preview. And we're going to show you guys how to play this game. So let's get to the table real quick so that way we can see what we're doing. All right, so here is our 2-player map. Now there are different maps, and when this does go live, there are going to have different maps and different characters that you can play as. Yeah. There's going to be a whole bunch of different stuff. So this is just a 2-player map that we're going to play, just a survival scenario sort of thing. We're going to try to escape from this island that we've washed up on.
How do we get here?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Make up a backstory.
Oh, on the spot?
On the spot. Make one up.
Well, we don't go on boats, so it definitely wasn't a boat.
So you forced me on a cruise.
The Dice Tower cruise.
On the Dice Tower cruise. And,
oh no, that's terrible.
And we just happened to hit a giant meeple-sized mountain.
In the middle of the water.
In the middle of the water, near this island.
No. Once upon a time, there was a zombie.
And we were the only ones that survived because we were playing Robinson Crusoe, and we were well aware of our surroundings at that point.
Oh my gosh, it was terrible.
I don't know. I'm horrible at storytelling. It's a bad storytelling.
Everybody died.
No, there wasn't that many people on there.
Oh.
It was a private boat.
Because you're zombies.
Exactly. So this is a pretty simple game to play. You're just going to need 3 dice. Of course, you're going to need the map. We've
4
dice. We've got a map that has the plastic covering on it, so that way we can erase stuff in case we make a mistake, which you guys know that we happen to do quite often. The player mats here are just regular print and play papers. So if we make a mistake here, we can erase it with our pencils.
Yeah. Legend says weird and don't ride the same boat as Drew.
You probably shouldn't. Definitely not. Let's get our own. Yeah, that's a very good play.
Can I be on that boat too? Because
no,
I don't want to be on this boat now.
No. All right, so along the way, we're going to be picking up resources. We're going to be trying to get some food, water, and we're going to be crafting, which is awesome because I love games where you can pick up resources and then craft stuff to help you out throughout the game.
Yeah. I already see there's a fire in this game.
Yes. There are campfires. There are tents. And I'll explain everything as we go. But for right now, we've got our 2 meeples. You're going to be yellow.
Yep.
And I'm going to be red. Just because they look good on there. You can see them very clearly.
Yep.
Alright, so the scenario we are playing is on the right side of the screen. If you can't see it, I will enlarge it really quick. Put it right here. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, I should have had this ready.
Yeah.
It's okay. Panic!
Hey, Panic.
Alright, escape from the island. Alright, it's been many days since the storm that brought you here. It wasn't a storm, it was a mountain.
No, it's a storm. It's not the Dice Tower cruise that you just crashed. Nobody's gonna go to the Dice Tower cruise now because of you.
There's no chance of help. You've got to get out of here before food runs out. Alright, so victory conditions. I've
already decided I'm gonna be a cannibal.
Oh. We can attack each other, by the way.
Going for your limbs.
Yeah. Each player starts the game with a flask or pot. So we can choose either one, apparently.
Okay.
The flask will give you 1 extra water when you collect resources, which is cool. And the pot will give you 1 extra food, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, that'll be fun. The mountain summoned the storm because it's an evil meeple island.
Yeah, so you get to choose one of those right from the start. So that's really cool. So what are you going to pick? Let's do that real quick. I've got a pencil just in case.
I'm probably going to do the flask.
Flask?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So so what you want to do, I guess we can circle the dice to say that we have crafted it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, because we need the we don't necessarily need the dice on the flask, but a lot of the weapons we're gonna need the dice on in case we decide to smack each other in the face.
I can hit you with a flask?
No, it's not a weapon. I mean, maybe.
I mean, it could be. I'm sure if I hit you hard enough, it would be.
All right, crafting for the water. Cool.
I mean, food probably would have been great too, but...
Oh, wait. You picked that too?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have picked the pot then.
That's fine.
It's all right. All right, so what we have to do to win. We have to craft a raft. That was fun to say.
Craft a raft.
Craft a raft.
Enjoy your alert, Panic.
Which, if you can see down here, requires a certain amount of dice. And I'm going to go through this once we start talking about how to play. And resources. So everything takes resources and certain dice. Okay? You must have 2 units each of water and food. So that's going to be up here, the water section here, and the food section right here.
Okay.
All right, anytime we gather food or water, we will just draw a line.
Okay.
And that'll be it. Like every time we use one, we'll just cross it off.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We must have 5 survival points. I'll go through what those are and how to get them in a little bit. Once the conditions are met, you must be in an area bordering the ocean. So, it's one of these out here on the coast.
Okay.
I imagine.
Yeah.
There are some that actually go into the, like a sort of little inlet here, which is really cool.
Yeah, there's 4 of those, so I assume those are the ones.
Okay, so we're going to say that those are it. So we have to get to one of those.
Yeah. Because
I think if it's too close to if it's every hex on the edge, then it's way too easy.
Yeah.
Way too easy.
It says beside the ocean.
All right, so if you complete the mission before day 17, so we have 17 days to do this, which are denoted by these boxes here. So this is the round track down here.
Okay.
Every round, we will cross off the box down here and move on to the next round.
I cannot imagine that, Legends.
What, being alone with me?
No. Time Ruler told him he was going to sell all of his games and just come to Hawaii just to smack him. Can you picture Time Ruler with no board games?
No.
No.
So if you complete this mission before day 17, you get 5 points for every day that you have left.
Okay.
So we are playing for points. Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know how many points
I
everything.
Can survive before you.
Yeah, you probably will. You probably will. So guys, if you want to check this out, well, actually, it's not live yet, but you can go ahead check out the page and get notifications for this game. It is a print and play version only, so if you have a printer and ink, you can print this one time, sleeve it up, and then you have a game forever.
Yeah. Legend says so. We're playing until March 29th, which is 17 days from now.
Yes,
that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yes, we're going to play one round each day. That's horrible.
We're going to sit here for 17 days.
Yes. All right, so let's put this away for right now. There you go. I'm making it tiny.
Not tiny enough. Bloop.
There we go. There's tiny. All right. So let's explain what everything is. Okay, so each hex on the map is a space.
Okay.
All right. As far as movement goes, we're going to be moving one space per pip on the die.
Okay.
I'll explain that more when we go into the actions on your turn. There are food. There are rock or stone. There are maps, and there are idol masks, wood, palm trees, gems, and rope, and lizards. There are lizards here too.
Can we eat them?
Yes, and they are not friendly.
Do they taste good?
They taste okay. I mean, if you cook them the right way,
okay,
it tastes fine. All right, so the name of the game is Survival, but we're going to get points along the way. All right, and to get points, we're going to have to be collecting gems, sending smoke signals, collecting masks, creating a map of the island, crafting equipment, and crafting a raft.
Okay.
All right. So first things first is turn order. One player goes, takes their actions, then the next player goes, takes their actions, and that is a round.
Okay.
So every player takes their actions, and then a round is over. How many players does this play? 2 to 4, I believe, or more.
That's on you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You that person. I clicked the Kickstarter page.
Yeah, I'm glad preparation is key here.
That's on you.
Oh gosh. So yeah, 1 to 4 players. So there is a solo map, and there is a map for 3 to 4 players. Okay. This is the map for 2 players.
For 2.
Yes.
Okay. Is it like bigger for 3 to 4 players?
It's a bit different. 3 to 4 players has more empty spaces in between.
To make it harder to get resources.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the maps are different based on player count, but this one seems just right for 2 players.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, on a turn, you can be able to do a couple of things. First thing we're going to do is roll 4 dice.
Yep.
All right. And depending on what we roll is what we can use during our turn, and we have to use all 4. All right. So if I were to roll, if this were my roll, I would have a 4, a 1, a 3, and a 2.
Okay.
Okay. I could use the 4 to move up to 4 hexes.
Okay.
All right. If I land on a resource, I can use any die, no matter what number it is on, to collect that resource.
Okay.
I can use another die to move even further. Now, you don't have to move the full amount. So if you roll the 4 and you only want to move 3, you can move 3.
Do you get to continue the movement afterwards?
I think if you stop and do something, then that's that ends
that
turn. Yeah, okay. That ends that movement.
Okay.
Like I said, picking anything up is any dice, any number on that dice, you'll be able to pick up whatever you're on. If you happen to land on a water space, use a dice to collect water.
It's the other map over here.
No, that's the same one.
I know. That's what I'm asking. Because I just noticed that there's dice numbers on here.
I'm just about getting to that.
I'm not going to be able to see it with the glare.
Yeah, I'm just about getting to that. So, I know you guys probably can't see it from over there, but these resources do have dice numbers on them. So, for instance, this water space here has a die face of 4. Now, if you happen to use a 4 to collect that water space, you'll get one of these bonus points here.
Okay.
All right?
But typically you don't have to.
You don't have to.
But you get bonus.
Yeah, okay. you get a bonus sort of like free action when you do use the dice that's on the actual hex.
Okay.
What that does is that gives you a free action to plus or minus a die face. Allows you to re-roll a die that you have not used.
Okay. Did you shut down everything?
I did.
Oh no.
I did. It's okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry, guys. I am having a
There we go.
Yep, there we go. Alright, so multiplayer, we're going to randomly select a first player, so I guess I'm going to go first. Yeah, so each turn we roll 4 dice.
Alright, you were telling me about this part.
Yes. So when we use
plus or minus.
Yes, so we can plus or minus, we can reroll, or we can use it to pass through blocked fields. Blocked fields are hexes with lizards or palm trees. So we're not going to be allowed to move through these hexes.
Okay.
Initially. Now, if you have a survival point, then you can use it to pass through if need be.
Okay.
All right. So I mean, that is movement. Like I said, you can use any dice to move, and you move up to the number of pips that are on that dice. When you land on a resource, you use any dice to pick up the resource. Now, if you have crafted a tool, that'll allow you to gain extra resources depending on what tool you have crafted. Okay. All right. So you're gonna have to kind of remember that you've got that tool.
All right. So for the flask, we get what now? Extra water.
Yeah, 1 extra water.
Okay.
As you can see, there are crystals on the map. These purple little crystals. Collecting those will provide you with wealth. All right, so they are points at the end of the game. So on your player track here, you can only collect 4, which will give you 15 points.
Okay.
All right. These smoke signs, which are these little campfires with the smoke signals,
Mm-hmm.
right? Those are special. In certain places on the island, we have smoke signs. This increases our chances of being rescued, in a way. It's going to give you points, basically, at the end of the game. So, the only way to use these is to have the campfire crafted.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna go over crafting in a little bit.
I mean, it's you roll the die.
So as you can see, there are 4 spots for this campfire, this smoke signal. Now, when you use the smoke signal on the hex, you write down the number of the dice you want to use for it.
Okay.
Now, every single other time you do it on a different hex, you have to have the same dice.
Yeah, so it's equal.
Yeah, that's why there's little equal signs in between each box.
Yep.
Now, after performing 4, the player will receive 25 points at the end of the game. Okay. That's the little stars on the corners of the boxes. Everything you do, everything you craft is going to give you some sort of points at the end of the game.
Okay.
Masks. When you pick up a mask, you're going to circle the star starting from the left and moving to the right. Okay. Now, these masks will give you points at the end of the game. However, you can use them. But if you do, you're going to lose the points for that mask. Okay. The mask will allow you to change the value of any dice that you haven't used yet to whatever you want. Okay. Right?
It's like a reroll, kind of.
It's sort of like no,
because you can actually pick what number.
It's a freebie die. It's you can use it for any number. Okay. Whatsoever.
It's a wild.
It's a wild, yes. However, remember, if you use it, you're going to lose the 5 points for that mask.
So after you circle it, you would cross it out.
Yes.
You no longer have it.
Yes.
Okay.
The maps. Now, the maps each have a different die face on the bottom. Every time we land on a space with a map, we're going to sort of survey the area and create a map of the island. Okay. And you want to use 1 die from the bottom of the map section here. So if you use a 2, you're going to cross off the 2. If you use a 5, you're going to cross off the 5. Now, you don't have to do this all at one time. You can do it little by little. So if you cross off a 5, you find another place with a map. You have a 2, you cross off the 2. Okay. And you keep going until you finish the map. At the end, 25 points will be awarded to the player with all map sections.
Do you have to have all of them?
For the 25, yes. Okay. So that is the map. Now we're going to go to crafting items. Okay, which is over here. Anytime you craft an item, you're going to get the points for that. So the pickaxe is a value of 6. So you're going to get 6 points for crafting that pickaxe.
Looks like the first 6 are worth 6, and then the last 2 are worth 15.
Yes.
And it's 35.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. All right, so let's go over the axe. The pickaxe will get you 1 extra stone.
Okay.
All right. The regular axe will get you 1 extra wood.
Thematic.
Yeah.
Hey, Timey. Yeah, today's a special stream.
Of course, the flask here will get you an extra water, which is good because, I mean, you can die if you don't have enough water. The knife here will get you extra rope. Okay, it'll allow you to make extra rope with the knife.
Okay.
The pot will give you more food when you collect food. And now the bow and arrow. Okay, this bow and arrow will allow you to hunt on the island.
So allow me to shoot you.
Actually, yes. Yes, you can shoot other players.
You know I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. Yes. So once you craft,
This is Survivor. This isn't Island Alone.
when you craft the bow and arrow, it's gonna allow you to hunt the lizards on the island. Now, each of these lizards have a different score above them. You need to use a die of that number to defeat the lizard. Okay. And you're going to get a food point for it. So you're going to get a food resource every time you hunt a lizard.
Okay. Legend says Team Arrow and Drew.
Right. Yeah, so not only that, you're going to get the points for that lizard as well.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Where do we write that down? Like after you kill that lizard, where would you put the points?
There is no spot for it currently on this map, so we're going to just have to make our own. So right above the survival point.
Yeah. We'll just write 4.
Yeah, you just write the number 4 for each lizard you destroy.
Thank you, Time Roller. He hosted the stream for us.
Thank you. Okay, so where are we at now?
You're at the bow and arrow.
So yeah, the bow and arrow. Bow and arrows can also be used to attack other players. It has a range of 1 hex away, I believe.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure real quick. So
1 field away in a straight line.
1 field away in a straight line.
This isn't D&D. You can't shoot around a curve.
Yeah, so no meeples can be on the same space. So, and it's not adjacent. It's a field over.
Yeah.
So a hex over. You'll be able to try and shoot me.
To steal stuff from you?
No.
That's terrible.
There's no stealing.
There should be. If I shoot you, I'm gonna steal something. We need to put that in the game.
So you cannot use combat to kill another player outright. You can hurt someone, but if that player only has 1 health point, he loses a resource of his choice, and he doesn't have any. He can't be attacked or attack others.
That's terrible.
No, it gives me a chance.
No.
You gotta give me a chance here.
Nope.
All right. The tent.
Yep.
The tent, once you build it, will get you 15 points. The campfire will also get you 50 points once you build it. Mm-hmm. Now, the tent and the campfire are special because once you build it, you can build it multiple times. And every time you build it, it will give you another 15 points.
Okay.
However, they can only be built on a empty hex.
Legends also hosted. He recently found out that you should host when you hang out on a stream. Yeah, that's very awesome.
Thank you so much. So yeah, so you can only build those on an empty hex.
Empty.
All right, and every time you do build one, you get 15 points for it at the end of the game.
Okay.
Now, when you build, of course, you have the die that are required for it, and you have resources. So, for instance, the pickaxe requires a 1 and a 3 die.
Okay.
And 1 wood and 1 stone.
Do you have to do it all at one time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to have a wood and a stone, and you have to roll a 1 and a 3?
Yes. Crafting can be done any time during your turn if you have, the resources and the die for it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's going to be a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought you could,
yeah, you can't
mark
just
off the die as you go along.
No. However, the tent and the campfire, once you use the dice and the materials, you don't have to use the dice anymore after that.
Okay.
So you can just use the material, the resources, to create another tent.
Okay.
So you won't need the dice, just the materials for the tent and the campfire.
Okay.
All right. And of course, the raft is something we have to build.
That's gonna be
so
crazy.
we're gonna need a die of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2 of each wood, rope, and stone. And that is gonna give you 35 points. So we're gonna need that in order to win this scenario.
Can I only get wood from the wood spaces, or can I chop down those trees?
You can't chop down trees.
Why not? It's a tree.
Because the animals need them.
There's
why.
a lot of trees here. They'll be okay.
No.
Lizards don't like trees.
No, the animals need them. Now, the thing is that...
Lizard Island.
Lizard Island, yes. The thing is when you pick up a resource, that resource goes away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So when you pick up a wood, the wood goes bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if the water gets crossed off or not. I believe they do.
I would say yes.
Gosh.
Misty's not dancing. I'm having a heart attack currently because that was
really
loud. I was actually going to tell you make sure you had the alerts turned off, but I guess I forgot that part.
I can't turn them off. It won't let me. It's okay.
It's fine.
All right. So, what am I missing? So we cannot go through the palm trees unless we use a survival point to do so. We can't move through lizards unless we have a bow and arrow and actually kill it.
Yep.
Anytime you
knife?
No.
Just a bow and arrow.
Just a bow and arrow.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's about it. I think that we are done. A couple of last things. We only have 3 health.
Oh.
Yeah, so this
How
is
can I get more?
Do you know you can't? So this is the 3 health right here.
I played video games. There's mana flask.
Once you lose 3, then that's it. You're dead.
My D&D player makes potions.
Okay.
Is there a place for that?
No.
Oh no.
All right. So remember when I said that after everyone's turn, the round is over?
Yeah.
Yeah. After every round, we cross off the leftmost on the round track.
Yeah.
At the end of the 3rd round, we're gonna start to get thirsty and hungry. And it's gonna keep going until round 17.
Okay.
So every round after the 3rd, we're going to be losing food and water because we're going to be using it.
Yeah.
So it's very thematic in a way where the first couple of days you feel invincible. I don't know.
Okay.
Feel like you just have to go out and just find stuff. But yeah, I think that is about it. It's really simple. As far as fighting each other goes, the axe, the pickaxe, and the bow and arrow, and I believe the knife count as weapons. You can only use 2 weapons.
Yeah.
And when you do fight another player, you both roll your 4 dice, and you want to match the pips on your weapons. And those will give you points to attack.
Okay.
So if you get more points for an attack than I do, then you win the attack. What is happening?
Tamler says, I get thirsty after the 1st round and hungry. No later than halfway through the 2nd. Just saying. Weirden says, I'm already thirsty and hungry. Can I have your rations?
No, you can't have it.
And Time Ruler has his Mountain Dew Zero and sugar-free ice cream. So he'll be okay for now. But we have to feed him in the middle of the 2nd round.
Okay, so if you had missed it, this game is called Island Alone. And it's coming to Kickstarter March 22nd. It's going to go live. If you guys want to get the notification set up, we'll throw the link.
It's just Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, !KS.
Oh, well,
not all of it.
It's going to be complicated.
So click on that link and get your notification for this. Like I said, it is only a print and play, so you'll be able to get it as soon as it's fully funded.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, which is awesome. And then you can print it out, put your plastic wrap on it, or whatever you guys do.
I don't think they do that at all.
Well, you laminate it, and then you have it for forever.
Yeah. You keep shaking that light. It's driving me nuts.
Sorry. All right, so let's play.
This and
Let's
that.
play.
Eh.
Let us play.
Did
All right.
you notice that you're using our Tantrum 2022 dice?
Yes, I did. These are the Tantrum Con dice, which are pretty cool. But we'll go ahead and roll. So I guess I'll start. The scenario card doesn't say where to start, so we can pick a random hex, I guess.
Okay. We'd start anywhere.
So in a multiplayer, we randomly designate the first player and then take the next player's turn clockwise. Each player chooses a starting point on which to place his character marker. It can be an empty field on the map or chosen by the scenario. The scenario is not choosing it.
Okay.
So in any empty hex.
Where are you starting? So I'm gonna stay away from there for now.
I'm gonna start here. It's closest to a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here that I want.
I'm gonna start here. I don't know how I got here.
You don't know how you got there?
No. There's a lot of stuff around me.
Like I said, we were on a boat and
No. It was a storm.
And then the storm came through.
And there was a big meatball and the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
No.
And in case you guys haven't noticed, we do have some pirates with us.
Yeah.
These are from another game.
I'm a pirate.
They're just hanging out.
Debating on lunch right now. Lunch sounds great. Where do we get fireside squadron meeples? Yeah, I know that would be great.
They're watching. So you can use any meeples that you've got lying around. We're using
the ones from Dwarves Duel.
Dwarves Duel.
Because that was close by. I remember I had a burger at a Mexican restaurant.
Nice.
Oh, that sounds so good. You know what I want?
All right. Do we have a dice tray or close by, or should we just roll on the table?
We can just roll.
All right. So here we go.
You didn't ask me.
Start of the game.
You know what I want? I want those fries from the Mexican restaurant with the good stuff.
Okay.
That's a 6.
All right. So that's a 6. That's a 5. That's a 5 and a 1. Okay. So I think.
Shall we summon the dice tray? If it's loud, I will get the dice tray. I just need to find one of them. Why is the dice tray not on the table?
I don't know. So I guess go ahead. I'm gonna use the 1 to move down to this wooden area. So there's a log right there, and the dice number is 5 on there, which I do have. So I'm going to use the 5 to collect, and because it is the same die face as the hex, I will get a survival point. So that's that, and I'll get a wood. So we keep track of our wood and rope and stone on the bottom left here.
I wouldn't put it too dark because you're going to have to mark it out, right?
Yeah, well, you're going to cross it off when you use it.
Okay.
Alright, so I think maybe... Can I get anything else? Oh, we have to... Once we move off the space, we'll go ahead and mark off the resource there since we can't get it again. Okay, so remember this is co-op, sort of.
I'm checking all over Instagram.
We can trade items as well, like resources.
We can trade?
Yes, well, I can give you resources if we're adjacent to each other. Like if you're in need of food, I can give you food.
I don't know how I feel about that. You're gonna eat me
It's this game is versatile in where you can play co-op if you want.
Or I can shoot you.
Or you can shoot me.
Yeah,
I don't know why you would want to. I don't think there's anything really.
If I can kill you, that's great.
Yeah, the only reason why you would want to cause me harm would be if I'm ahead of you in points And you want me to stop making any more points?
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen apparently. So I'm gonna have to start crafting some stuff.
That's why I'm over here getting resources.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this 5 to move down here to the rock. So let's cross off the wood. I'm gonna use the 6 to pick up the stone. So that's another line there.
I'm like this. We got stuff.
I know. And the die on that hex was a 3, so I did not use a 3. Unfortunately.
Alright, what is it with our flask again that we get?
You get 1 extra water.
When you collect water?
When you collect water, yes.
Okay. It's only when you collect water?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now it is your turn.
Boop.
You got a whole bunch of stuff.
Trying to think of where to put them.
You can use them. You can leave them on there and then just take them as you're using them.
No. I got 2 2s, a 3, and a 4. Alright, does it help me build anything yet?
No, you don't. You don't have any resources currently.
I know. I'm around resources.
You're around a gem.
And food.
And food. Eventually, I'm gonna have to make my way back and get some water, some stuff. I didn't choose a good spot, honestly.
Alright. So I'm gonna use a 2 for movement. Oops.
Move
go
2.
1, 2 to the fire.
You need the campfire.
Oh no, I need the campfire.
Yeah,
no, I was here though. Right?
Yeah, you can still move 2 anywhere else.
I'll just go 1, 2 to get wood.
No,
and
what
it's
is
a 1?
Is a 1?
Yeah, I'll only get the 1.
So you're gonna use a die to pick up the resources.
Use the 3.
Use the 3?
Yeah.
Very well.
Then I'm gonna use the 4 for movement, but only move 2 because that rope is a 2.
All right, so you picked up that wood, right?
Yeah. And I'm gonna pick up this rope, which is a 2 that I'm using. The 2
All right, so you get a
for.
survival point for using the same die face that's on the resource. Now you don't have to use these right away. You can save them.
I know.
And remember, the scenario requires us to have 5 survival points that we have not used.
Yeah. Okay. That's me.
So that was the end of the first round.
Yeah.
So we both have to cross off the round tracker on the bottom. So that is 1 full day on this island. And we have.
I had stuff for my bow.
You have stuff for your boat?
Yep, bow.
Oh, for your bow. Ooh.
Or a flask. It's less exciting if I can't hit you with it.
You have a flask.
Yeah, I know. Can I get another one?
No. Once you.
Oh, I can't get.
Yeah, once you craft it.
Okay.
Once you craft it, those are one-time craftings.
Okay.
The campfire and the tent are craftable.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and roll again. I keep getting 6s here. 6, 5, 1, and 2. Okay, this is good.
Works.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move down to the food here, which has a die face of 6. So I'm gonna use the 1 to move.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use the 6 to pick up. And since it's the same die face, I get a survival point. And I get a food. Now I think the line that's there is a freebie.
Yeah, I assume so.
So we each start with 1. Okay. I can't craft anything yet. I need more stuff. Actually, what I could do right now
is use that point you just got.
Yeah, I can use that point I just got. Turn this 5 into a 4, and then craft a axe.
Yep.
Because I have a stone and a wood. I just need a 2 and a 4. I have a 2.
And you can change the 5 to a 5.
Yes, so I'm going to use that. So I'm going to cross it off. Change this to a 4. If I can find it. So I'm going to use the 2 and the 4. And a stone and a wood to craft the axe. So I'm just going to circle the dice just to say that I crafted it.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn. That's all I can do. Not bad. All right, here.
I just rolled over my own foot. Can you see those?
3, 3, 6, and 5.
Yeah. Oh, can you also mark off this rope for me?
Yes.
We're gonna have a dirty meatball again, aren't we? Remember what happened last time?
I remember.
Alright, so 6, 5, 3, 3. Alright. I'm gonna use this is rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a 3 for movement and move 1
Okay.
because that's a 5. And
So
it's
you're gonna
food.
use a 5 to pick up the food.
Yeah, and I get one of the experience points because it's a 5 on a 5.
Survival points.
Yeah, and then I get a
Nice.
food. Okay, I'm gonna have a 3 and a 6. I'm gonna use the 3 for movement again, but I'm only gonna move 1 to the map that needs to be marked off. To pick up the map, I need a 2, a 4, a 5, or a 6, and I have
Yeah,
a 6.
so you have the 6. So go ahead and mark the 6 off underneath your map section.
Yeah.
So you've pretty much surveyed that area.
Yep.
And you've started on your map already.
Yep. So that needs to be marked off now, right? Or no?
I don't think so.
Oh no, the meeple is dirty. He's ruined.
He'll be fine.
We don't mark off the maps?
I don't think you marked the maps off.
Okay. Right. That is my turn, and that is the end of the round.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about crossing off the map.
Because we can all still go to that space and be
Yeah.
like, hey, I surveyed this. It's not a resource that we're getting rid of. We can always still go there. Because there are only 4 maps on this board.
Yeah.
Unless it's that brutal where one of us has to get all 4 pieces.
Well, they're far apart, so
yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
did you want to use movement just to get there, or?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So.
Mark off the next spot, and then you roll.
Yep. So that's day 2.
Time's not long.
Day 2. So remember, at the end of day 3, we're gonna have to drink.
Yep.
Otherwise, we start losing health. Every time you don't drink or eat, you lose a health point. So, as you can see, it's getting to that point where Or when we play
Robinson Crusoe wasn't that surviving. You got to eat every day.
Well, this one actually gives you a chance to win.
I know, I like that.
But there's different scenarios to this. So this is just one of the ones that I chose.
Yeah.
There's a straight up survival scenario where you have to survive for 17 days. So this one,
if the number 17 is significant in some way.
I don't know.
I always like to think of those things.
1, 3, 4, and 4. Okay. If I had a stone and a wood, I'd be able to craft a pickaxe.
You do that.
But I don't.
You know, you kind of put yourself in this hole.
I did, but you can move over the spots that you X out. You just can't collect.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to use the 1 to move over to the mask.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and circle the mask. The first number 5 that's on the left.
And we can use the mask to do things. Yeah,
so a mask will allow you to change a die that you haven't used to any number.
Yeah.
But once you use it, then you lose the points for it.
Yep. Just reminding myself.
Yeah. All right.
This definitely does give me a Crusoe vibe without the death so far.
Yeah. Because I'm liking it. Because you kind of have to think about where you're moving.
I think this would be something I would actually play solo. And I don't play solo games.
The solo map has these sections on the map itself.
Yeah, that's
so.
Cool.
So you don't have have to have a separate section for it. Kusama, what's up? Alright, so I have to think about this. Do I want to spend a 3 to go to the map and chart my corner of the island here? Or do I want to go and get some water? Because I know at the end of your turn, we're going to have to drink.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had one more movement point. You know, man. Actually, I'm going to get one more water anyway from my flask.
That's true.
So
you travel towards water.
So I'm going to use the 4 to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to this water spot here.
Make sure you cross off the mask since you have the mask.
Do they cross off? I believe they do.
I would say yes.
I believe they do. Picked up the masked idol.
Hello again, Panic.
Welcome back, Panic.
Everybody wants me to dance today. I've got to concentrate on surviving, but if it was Kozuma, I will dance for Kozuma.
Dance for survival.
Dance for survival.
So that's a
Time
2.
Lord's gonna be like, I'm still here. You know this, right? Dance for Time Lord.
That's a 2 on that hex, so I don't have a 2. However, I'm gonna collect it anyway. I'm gonna use the 3 to collect it.
You still get 2, right? Because
I still get 2 for the flask.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use the 3 to collect. And since I have the flask, I'll get 1 extra. So that's 2 water. And
no, not my house.
I'll go ahead and cross off the water spot.
Did we decide we were crossing off water?
Yeah.
Okay. You drank all the water?
I drank all the water there. Yeah. And then I'll use 4. Shoot, do I want to go get the gem, actually? I think I'm going to start working on getting some gems. I do want to get some, I need supplies, though. And this will give me an extra wood.
Yep.
So I'm going to use this 4 to only move 1, unfortunately. And I can't pick up yet because I don't have any dice left. But I'm set up for the next round in case I do get a 6. It is your turn.
Did you just monkey dance me? I see that. Dance me, see monkey. We have a 2, a 3, a 1, and a 4.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're next to that wood right there. That'll give you a survival point.
Yeah.
And get you one step closer to. Actually, do you have enough to make that? No, you don't.
What?
I was gonna say, do you have enough to make that bow and arrow? But you don't. You don't have. You have a 3.
Yeah, I would.
But you need a 6.
Yeah. I'm not a butt. Alright, I'm gonna use the 2 for movement, but only move 1 to use the 1 to pick up the wood. And it's a 1 there, so I get a survival point.
You do get a survival point and a wood. I gotta remember that we need 5 survival points to win.
Yeah. That's a 6 there for the water. Do I have to use a 6 to pick up the water?
No, you don't, but it'll give you an extra. So, but you do have the canteen. It'll give you 2 already. So okay. However, if you use the 6, it'll just give you a survival point.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, well, I'm just going to use the 3 for movement.
3?
To go 1, 2.
I knew you were going to go for the gem.
The gem. I have the water. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go for the gem.
I'm just going to mark off my gem instead of circling it.
Yeah, alright, so we'll mark it off here.
My meeple's butt is dirty. Look at that.
Well, we're rummaging through an island. That's what happens.
That was my turn.
That was your turn. Okay, so this is the night of round 3. We all need to drink now. So cross off one of your markers for your water.
Bitch, the fan came back. I swear it's going to come after me. So, how are you marking it off?
I'm just using a slash on it.
Can I just erase? Well, I can't erase the first one. It's going to drive me nuts looking at that. There. Okay.
Okay.
Ugh.
Sorry, as long as you can tell that you've used it, then it's fine.
I know.
Alright, so at the end of the next night, we're going to have to eat.
That's right, because I've got to do this. I didn't do this part yet. Oop. Okay. I mean, I'm good on food right now.
Yeah, we seem to be okay.
Me too.
Okay. Let's go. What do I need? Got a 4, 4, a 6, and a 4. That's a lot of 4s.
Yeah.
I could go. It's not like I need food, but I think.
Yeah, but if you're around food, you should probably pick it up before you start running around.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to pick up food. Since I have all these 4s, that one right there has a die phase of 4. So if I pick that up, I'll get a survival point for it.
I need more wood.
I don't want to get too close to you because I know what you're planning already.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I want to shoot this lizard.
You want to shoot the lizard? Man, are we even gonna have enough to create these things that we need? Because we're taking up a lot of resources.
Well, I mean, it's not. There's no Walmart on this island. You can't just go and get wood.
So I'm going to use a die of 4 to move.
You know it, time roller.
1, 2. I'm just gonna move to here. I'm gonna use the 4 to get the food. So I'll get a food, and I'll get a survival point.
That's why I was wondering about the crossing off spots.
What?
Weirdness says I'm having Robinson Crusoe flashbacks. I know that's why I wanted to do this game. I was definitely feeling.
Oh yeah, it's a total Robinson Crusoe vibe, but it's got its own. It's the roll and write.
It's the roll and write version, which is amazing.
Which is good because, I mean, I absolutely love that game, even though we never win.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally digging this game right now.
Timer says I'm planning on pirating you. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
All right, so I have a 4 and a 6 left.
Yep.
I feel like I need to go pick up some stone. I kind of want to work on getting my pickaxe done. Maybe. So
that's interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What?
I'm just counting how many water and food we need.
Yeah.
And how many water spaces there are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is not enough for both of us?
No.
Is it really now?
I've been planning ahead.
Well,
everybody's going to survive this island.
Well, that's interesting that you say that then.
Yeah.
Because
I shouldn't have said until it was my turn.
Yeah, because it really is important now that we have enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need at least 2 units each of water and food. So we got to create the raft.
Yeah.
Have 2 units of food and water. And have 5 survival points. Yeah. So if I can do that first and leave the island and leave you here by yourself, I should be fine then.
Yeah, you keep thinking that.
All right, so I'm in a rush to make this boat now. But I want to make this
no resources that you
have.
No
resources.
Okay.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Man, that's hard. That is really hard. Getting that axe and pickaxe is essential then for this scenario. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use.
You already have one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 4 to move to the stone here, and I'm not gonna get to. I'm gonna use a 6. The stone here is a 1 to just gain a stone.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Lousy rolls.
You know, initially when looking at this map, you think, oh, this should be no problem. There's plenty of resources on here.
Yeah, I didn't realize, like, I understand, like, the stone and wood that you would cross off, but, like, the water, that one.
Yeah, the water I'm still not sure about.
It doesn't say one way or another, so that definitely needs to be set in the rule book. If it does not say it in the rule.
So it says we can collect food and water.
Yeah.
In the appropriate places, water and food resources, and we cross out those collected on the map.
Yeah.
So to me, that means both.
Yeah.
Food
okay.
and water.
I didn't know that it actually said that.
Yeah.
Alright, where am I? I'm here. That water is still a 6 because it's not going to change. I'm going to use the 2 for movement to go to this water, to use this 3 to pick it up.
Ooh. What, is it a 3?
It's a 6.
It's a 6? Okay. You're still going to get 2. You're just not going to get a survival point for it.
Yeah.
Man, so we're really in a bind here. We have to get these things done before round 17 or before I have to get it done before you do.
Yep.
Oh, that is interesting. That makes it so much more fun. It's now a race to get off this island. It's no longer co-op, guys. I think that's why you're trying to build that bow and arrow to take me out sooner.
Alright. I'm going to use 2 of my points.
Wow, okay.
To make this 4 a 6. Because then I have the 3
Do you
and the 6 and the wood and the rope to build that.
Wow.
I know. I've been waiting for a 6, but it ain't coming. So bow and arrow is not mine.
Oh, so you're gonna come after me now?
I've got lizards up here I can kill for points. I'll kill you when I'm ready.
Wow, okay.
I can't eat you apparently.
You guys heard that one, right?
Alright, let's on my die. Oh, why am I giving you my die? You don't need that.
I don't know.
You need that.
I need it. Alright, so that was the end of the 4th night. I'm gonna cross that off.
Cross off food.
And we have to eat, which I am eating. Alright, so far, not really worried about food. You have a better chance at surviving with food than I do. But I am gonna race to finish this raft and get out of here. It gets me out of here. I know.
When I come over there and shoot you, you ain't gonna live.
Alright, so we got 2 5s, a 4, and a 1.
I'll be right back.
2 5s, a 4, and a 1. I need some rope. I'm not sure which way to go. I want to get away from her for sure.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
I want to have a friendly talk.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this 5.
I just want to show you my new bow.
To move. I got that rock, right? Yeah. I did get this stone here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to that wood. Use the 1 to pick it up because that's the die face on that hex. So I'll get a survival point and I'll get 2 wood because I have the axe. So that's 1, 2, and a survival point. I'm a third of the way to getting my raft done.
And then you're gonna have to roll those specific numbers.
I know.
That's gonna be
I know.
the rough part. I'm gonna kill you by then.
I know. I'm really putting myself in a corner where I'm going right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use the 5 to move 1, 2, 3 to this wood and cross off this here. Used it. And then I'm going to use the 4 to pick up that wood, which is also a die face of 4.
Yep.
So not only will I get 2 wood, but I'll also get a survival point.
This is why you're not going to survive, because I'm going to shoot you and you're going to be lumbered down with wood.
I'm over encumbered right now.
Yeah, I've played Ark. I know how this works.
I'm carrying too much weight.
Dilophosaurs gonna come out of that rock.
Alright, so that's all I can do. You know what's awesome is that you always want some more actions. And you're stuck with 4 dice.
I keep rolling the same numbers. All right.
Witness me. What does that mean, time roller?
There's a tree. Gonna use this 2 for movement.
The 2 for movement.
Actually, we use that 1 for movement. There's a lizard right here. Do I have to be in the spot with him?
Yeah.
Okay, then I do have to use the 2.
Yeah, you have to use the 2.
It's the when I want to shoot you the thing. Apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let me
lizard.
Hold on, let me check this combat real quick with the lizard.
Combat with the lizard.
Yeah, it's equal to or greater.
What is that one?
That they should be
4.
Yeah, they should be 4s. So
I use a 4 to kill it.
Use a 4 to kill it. You'll gain a food, and you'll get the
4 points.
The 4 points for that lizard.
Right. That lizard's gone. That one's mine.
That one's yours. So yeah, there should be a place for lizards here.
Let's see.
Road Warrior, Glory Road, Bad Guy's War Cry. All right, so you killed that lizard. Did you make a helmet out of his skin?
No. This is not.
Craft some armor.
I'm using a point. Don't like it, but I'm doing it.
Using a point?
Yeah, to make this a 2. So I can move 2. Because that wood is a 3. I don't get extra wood because I don't have that. But I do get a wood and a point.
Okay.
Alright, that's me.
Alright, so that is the end of night 5. Alright, so we cross off the round track here. We all have to drink.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 more water left.
I have 1 more water left.
So that's gonna be what I'm gonna go for.
Just stay over there and get your own water. I got this water before, by the way.
Oh, you did?
I was just standing on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of X's on this map, and it's not treasure.
Well, look at you. You, like, just did your thing over here. At least I took everything along the way.
But that's what you normally do. Like, you just take all the resources from one area, and then you just move on to the next. Alright, I've got 2 6s.
I cannot roll 6s in this
a
game.
5 and a 3.
I need a reroll.
I need a 1 to make this pickaxe. Now, you can roll a 6 to a 1.
Okay.
I believe.
So when you were saying, oh, you can give the other player food. Not a great idea, because I'm going to kill you.
So you're going to try to kill me?
An
increase of 6 means going to the value of 1. So you
Okay.
can go. You can wrap around and go from 6 to 1.
Okay, cool.
So that is a thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a survival point to roll this 6 to a 1. And then I'm going to use the 3 and the 1. And 1 stone and 1 wood to create this pickaxe. Very nice.
Cool.
Very, very nice. Alright, so I still have 2 dice left, so 2 actions, sort of. What do I want to do? I need water. So
you're close to water.
Yeah, and that's a 6 right there.
Yeah.
So I can use the 5
But only move the 2.
to move down here to the water. I use the 6 to collect the water right there.
Yep.
And since it's a 6, I'll get a
A point.
survival point.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get 2 water because I have the flask. Alright, cool. Alright, so there you go.
Our move bot is still showing the shops from the 24-hour shop. Look! No 6s. Not that I need it now, but...
Oh, I thought I turned it off.
Oh, that's fine. Alright, let's see, where am I? I'm there. That one's a 2.
Stranded Deep. I believe that's a
Yes.
video game.
Yes.
I guess this is giving you vibes of that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a survival roll and write. We haven't played a survival roll and write before.
No.
This is our first one. I don't know if anyone else has played any survival roll and writes. But yeah, so this one is called Island Alone. It is going to Kickstarter. It's going live on Kickstarter on March 22nd, which is not too far from now. And it is a print and play Kickstarter. And this is the 2-player map that we're using right here, and we're just using one of the scenarios. The one we're playing is Escape from the Island. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But this is pretty cool. I love survival type games, and this is definitely giving me that survival vibe.
I killed another lizard.
You killed another lizard?
Yeah, I'm currently here.
Look, as long as you stay away from me, I'm fine.
No.
Now I just have to go and get that stone up there, and then get some rope, and then I am home free. Getting out of here.
I am moving. I'm going to say that I'm moving 5, but I'm technically only moving 1.
And it sucks to use a 5 to move only 1 space.
And I'm using that to change this to a 2. Because this is a 2. Because I want another survival point.
Wait, you used a survival point just to get 1 survival point?
I need stone. I need it now.
But
because you're gonna try to steal it. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I'm taking all the resources over here.
So you're trying to starve me of resources?
Yeah. That was my turn.
Alright, so that's the end of the night. Let's cross
Adam
off.
says you should try Palm Island. It's a solo co-op card game. Yeah.
Alright, you should try this game.
No, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, this game is
This
pretty
will be
awesome.
on Kickstarter the 22nd of this month, or this month, this March.
This March.
Okay, that eats a food.
So yeah, we got to eat food. So at first, this started a little co-op-y. And
It did not. I was going to shoot him from the beginning.
Yeah, you were going to shoot me from the beginning. But...
Your turn.
Okay. Alright, so I'm a little worried about food. But I have 2 rounds to get food. The island is getting really, really empty of resources.
Adam says, how does this one work?
Easy.
Drew will talk you through his next turn.
4 dice. We roll all 4 dice, so it's essentially 4 actions.
This is also a print and play, just so you know, so it'll be great for you guys.
Yep, print and play. They do have low ink versions for this, for the print and play. So you roll 4 dice on your turn.
There you go.
And I've got 2 6s. I'm always getting 6s.
I know. Every time I need a 6, you roll them.
A 2 and a 1. So you've got 2 options on your turn. You either move or you collect. Moving is determined by the pips on the die. You can move up to the amount shown, or you can move less. It's up to you. You cannot move through lizards unless you have a bow and arrow ready to attack or hunt. And you cannot move through palm trees. These are dense areas of the island that you cannot get through. Unless you use a survival point, which will allow you to move through, but not be on the hex. You can move through it. So let's see, what do I want? To build this raft. So currently our mission is to build a raft. We have to have 2 units of water and food. Currently I do not have that. And we have to have 5 survival points that are not spent. 1, 2, 3. I currently have 4.
So what if neither one of us survives?
Then we tally up the points.
We still tally up the points?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
And to see who died better.
Who died with the most booty?
I mean, yeah.
I had a flask, but I died.
Yeah, so anytime you collect a resource on the map, you cross it off. So it cannot be collected again because you've used up all of the resources in that area. And you can use these resources.
Who dies with the most honor? Exactly.
Yeah. So you can use these resources to craft. So we've got some crafting stuff here. So far I have a pickaxe, a regular axe, which allow me to get extra stone and wood. And we both started with a canteen.
Yep. We could have chose between the canteen or the food bowl.
Yeah. Based on the scenario.
Yeah. This scenario.
So these tents can be built also and be placed on the map. Every time you build one, you get 15 points. We have 3 life to really live here.
Yep.
We've got maps we can chart the island with. We've got masks that we can collect to give us powers. And we've got smoke signals that we can send to help us out a little bit. And gems. There's always gems on these islands.
You do have 3 wood. You could build a campfire.
I can build a campfire. But I want to get out of here.
No, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's because we're running out of stuff here. And you have the bow and arrow, and I don't have any food.
I'm going to keep shooting you.
Like, there's no food in my area.
I'm going to use all 4
Alright, there's one right down. Never mind.
I'm going to use all 4 of my die to come over there and shoot you.
It's horrible. Oh, crap.
I'm going to stand behind that tree and shoot.
Alright, I'm going to spend this die to move 1 down here.
Yep.
Now, each of these resources has a die face on the corner of the hex, and if you use that die to collect, then you will gain a survival point, which is what I'm doing now. So that food here has a die face of 2.
Yep.
I am using a die face with 2, and I'm going to collect that food. So I will get a food and a survival point, which allows you to plus or minus a point on the die, or it adds 1 or subtracts 1 to the value of a unspent die. It allows you to re-roll an unused die, or you could use it to pass through unpassable objects.
You use those die yet?
No, I have not. There's 2 6s, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to use that 6 to move. Actually, let me cross off that food so that way.
I'm coming over there. Ain't no resources.
No resources. I'm emptying it. 1, 2, 3, 4 to this stone up here. So that was my movement.
Yep.
So I'm going to use this die to collect that stone.
And it's a 2, but you don't.
It is a 2, but I used a 6, so I don't get a survival point.
But you do get 2 stone.
I do get 2 stone because I have the pickaxe. So 1, 2. Now I need 2 rope, and I can build my raft. That's if I make it.
So
If I survive.
So to end the game, you have to have the raft. You have to have 2 food and 2 water.
Yeah.
And 5 survival points.
Yes, 5 unspent survival points.
Okay.
And you have to make it to the coast.
Yeah.
So we've decided it's one of these spots here. Because getting to the coast would be super easy if it was just the perimeter of the island.
It said one of the tiles near the water tile, right?
Because you must be in an area bordering the ocean.
Bordering the ocean. Okay.
I'm guessing it's one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what did I roll?
Because, like I said, it would be way too easy if it was just the outside of the edge of the map.
That sucks.
Now remember, at the end of your turn, we're going to have to drink water.
I only have 1 more water.
Yeah. But you're surrounded by water over there.
Yeah. I'm also surrounded by greed.
Surrounded by greed. I
have AP right now.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a first.
Great. I'm gonna spend this point to make this 3 or 4. So now I'm gonna use the 6 and the 4 to build this bowl. And it uses a wood and a stone. And then I'm gonna move 2 and then pick up with that 2. This is a 1, but I have the bowl, so I get 2 food.
I mean, technically you can still win by points if I leave early without really getting anything.
End of turn. Or end of round.
End of round. Alright, so there we go.
This is my last water.
Drink up. I have 2 water left.
I'm good on food. Let's see.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I technically need 1 more food and I'll survive the rest of the game.
Oh, wow. Yeah, me not so much.
That's why I built that bowl.
So, there's... Oh, man, is there any food at all anywhere?
There's one right there.
There's 1 left.
There's lots of lizards.
Oh, man.
Maybe you should have thought of that. I just got this last food, by the way. I need to mark that off.
Wow. There's 1 food left on the island.
1 berry bush. There's lizards.
1 berry bush left on the island. Oh, no.
Why do you think I built a bow? You're like, oh, I need more wood and stone. I'm like, nope, I need the bow.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be horrible. I'm going to have to build the bow now. Oh, no.
You're working towards that boat.
Yeah.
You don't have no bow.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good at all.
I mean, technically, if you had the knife, you would be able to finish the boat this turn, but you don't have the knife where you can double up the rope until you roll.
Yeah, I could potentially make it.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
You almost have the boat.
Yeah. Alright, I think...
You roll a 5 and a 3.
Yeah, but that's not going to help me get any food, though. I'm probably going to die because I don't have any food. Oh my jeez. All these 6s. 6.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you get a 5 and a 3, there's a rope here. You would get the 2 rope. You would have almost everything to build. You would have everything to build the boat, But you would have to roll for that boat. That's going to be the hardest part. That's why I'm not even working towards that. I'm not going to roll a 1, 2, 3, and 4 in one roll.
Yeah, that is hard.
I'm just going to survive until I die.
I think that's why getting these masks also help, because it
that's true.
it allows you to,
you can just change it to whatever.
Yeah, change it to whatever. So if you have 2 out of the 4 and you have 2 masks, you're sacrificing 10 points.
Yeah, but you're getting 35.
But you're getting 35, so you're netting basically 25 from it, which is not bad. Considering I have 6 points in just...
I'm going to get coffee while you're talking.
6, 12, 18. I have 18 points in just tools. I have 5 points because of that one mask. I really don't have anything else. I am really, really slacking here. I'm worried about food, though. So the problem is I need a rope in order to make the bow. And the closest rope is right there, which requires a 4 to get a survival point, which I'm not worried about. If I use a 6, I can get there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can get there with a 6. Grab the rope, and then potentially make it all in the same round, but that'll be my whole turn. I think that's what I have to do. So I'm gonna use the 6 to move. I got that stone right there. Alright, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up that rope with a 6, which doesn't help because it's a 4. So that's going to give me 1 rope. And to build that rope, I need a 6 and a 3, which I do have. And I need...
Still not done with your turn.
And I'm thinking about my turn. You want me to die because you want me to go faster.
I went to get coffee and I went to pee and I washed my hands and I checked on the dog. How are you still in your turn?
Because I'm thinking about the future. So I have a 6 and 3. I have a wood and a rope.
Nice. Build a bow.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a bow. I have to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cross off the rope and the wood. Use the 6 and the 3. And I have built the bow.
You've definitely built more things than me, so you're gonna have more points there for sure.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna die before we even get...
I've only built one thing.
Am I taking all the resources?
No, I'm just saying I've only built one thing.
Alright, so that's the end of my turn.
2 6s and 2 2s.
Well, there you go.
Alright, where am I? I'm here. Okay.
Well, I mean, you still have the smoke signals you can do. That'll give you 25 points if you get all 4.
I don't have...
Oh, the campfire. You don't...
Yeah.
Oh, no. None of us have the campfire.
No. Alright, we're gonna need food this round. I'll be fine for food. Alright, I'm gonna use this 2 to move to... Whoops. Stay there. Yeah, and that is also a 2, so...
You're gonna get a survival point and...
Survival, and then 2 water because my canteen.
Yep.
So I will be good there. And I have these 6s. I really don't need rope for anything.
That's a lot of movement.
Yeah, that's very true. I don't technically need food. Kind of want this gem. That really sucks if I'm gonna do that. And I've already used my 6 for the map piece, so I don't want to do that.
It's a thinker.
What is above me? An idle mask? Oh, that's still me, just moving 1.
Yeah. You do have 6. Yeah, your 6s won't help much. As far as the map fragments go.
Yeah.
Well, since I have the bow, I'm not too worried about food.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, because I mean, technically, I've already gotten this map fragment, so like I can't go back there and use a different die, right? That's what I was wondering about that part. Well, I mean, what's stopping you from just going back and forth if you have the right die?
Well, there's 4 different ones.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming you have to go to 4 different ones.
Okay, what are these here? I can't believe I was talking about your AP and now I have it for some reason. I need wood. Where is there wood?
There's some down here I didn't get.
Yeah, that's all. And
that's
there's
all
one
of
up
it?
there. Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah,
so
I don't
me
think
going for the campfire is not gonna happen.
I don't think we're gonna get off this this island. Because I'm looking at it now, and I'm trying to plan my next move.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing that one. I'm gonna go to this gym.
Did you get that water there?
Yeah, I'm gonna mark it off after I mark this gym off.
Okay.
Because I moved 1, and then I'm gonna take the gym.
So you took both.
I took the water and the gym.
Okay.
And around.
End of the day, so go to the round track here. We have to eat.
Yep.
I'm down to 1 food left. I could potentially get more food right next to me. I do have the bow. I don't have the campfire. I don't know. If I make it, even if I try to make a dash for the rope, let me roll, see what I got.
Yeah, man, it's the first step.
Yeah. Trying to make plans. I don't even know what rolls I have to do them. I got a 6, a 5, a 3, and a 2. Okay, so 6 will get me to that rope there. I can take it with the 2. Then I can potentially get 2 rope.
Yeah.
In 1 turn.
Okay.
I'm going to try to make this raft. I'm going to try my best. I'm probably going to end up dying because I don't have any food. But we'll see. So
I mean, we only need water this next round.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I really want to use the 5 to move.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here. So I picked up that rope, right?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use the 2 to pick that up.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a 1, so I'm not going to get a survival point for it. But I'm going to get 1 rope. Let me mark that off. Then I will use the 6 for movement. to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the other rope, using the 3 to pick it up. Now you can use any die to pick up a resource.
You moved how many? You moved with the 6?
Yeah, I moved with the 6. Okay. But I picked up with the 3, and it requires a 6 for a survival point. So using a specific die on these resources will get you a survival point. Not much else. Okay.
Well, I mean, you need them to beat the game.
Yeah, so I did pick up 2. Well, no, I picked up 1 rope. I picked up 2 rope on this turn.
Yep.
But it's got me closer to you.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's dangerous. Because it is your turn.
How far are you away?
You're already planning. Now, keep in mind, I do have a bow and arrow also. So this may be a firefight if you're looking for one. And you cannot shoot me through a tree.
Oh no. You're actually in a good place because...
Yeah, you can't get to me.
No, it's not that. I can get to you. I have 4 die.
You're gonna... Yeah, well...
4, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm moving 1 space. Oh, wait, do I really need that though?
Rope?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do I need it? Hang on.
I don't know. I mean, you can essentially move to the map and get another map piece. If you get all 4, at this point, it's going to be really hard to do.
Need to move 4. I'm going to use a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use the 4.
Use the 4 to mark off the 4 on your map.
Yep. Then I'm going to use this to move 2. And I have the 1 to pick up the water. So it gives me survival point and then 2 water because I have the flask.
Okay.
Alright, so that needs to be marked off.
Mark off that water. Okay. So that's the end of the night. Round tracker is getting smaller and smaller. So 1 less water for me. I'm down to 1 water, so that's forcing me to potentially get more. However,
I have 3 water and 3 food.
Yeah, I do have enough to build this raft. If I can roll right. Can you imagine I get a 1, 2, 3, and 4 on this roll?
I've been rolling low the whole time. I haven't been rolling 6s. But you've been rolling all the 6s.
Oh man, that is so close.
You have victory point or
Yeah,
points.
I do. So look at that.
Or you have the mask to use instead of that to make it any number.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could probably use the mask.
Yeah, I would use the mask instead.
Yeah, so if I use the mask, I can change this to a 1, and then I can.
Then you have it.
I have it.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't have is the 2 water and 2 food. So I still have to work on that.
Yeah, which is easier to get than rolling perfectly, basically.
Yes.
And you have all the resources.
Alright, so I'm going to use my mask. I knew it was going to come in handy. So I'm going to cross off the mask. I do not get the points for it. To turn this 6 into a 1. Now I have a 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to use that.
And you have 2 wood
and I have
and 2 stone.
2 wood, 2 rope, and 2 stone.
Yep.
Exactly. To create my raft. So I have crafted my raft. Oh, wow. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. You're dangerously close.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you have to be in a straight line
Yeah.
if you do decide to attack me.
Yeah.
If you do attack, it is a free action. It doesn't cost a die to do it.
Yep.
However, since I do have the bow, you don't have to be that close.
I thought I had to be a hex away.
It is, yeah, it is, it's more like 2. See?
If the player has a bow, he can also attack a player 1 field away.
Yes, you don't have to be adjacent to me.
Well, I'm fine with being there.
Okay.
I have options. I want to
So
shoot you.
this attack proceeds in the same way as all the other attacks. Attacker rolls 4d6.
Mm-hmm.
You can roll mine since I already used them.
Okay. Because I still have things to do
yeah,
after I
yeah.
shoot you. Can I shoot you multiple times?
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have a limit here.
I like that. I just can't kill you.
So during combat, you cannot use survival points to manipulate dice results.
Okay.
Only to roll. Only to re-roll.
These I have not used yet, so
Okay.
I'll put these here.
You can use only one mask to change the value per fight. So
what am I rolling, and what do I need?
you're gonna roll 4d6.
Yep.
And for every 3 and 6 you have, that's an attack point.
There's a 6.
Because you're trying to match the dice on your bow.
Well, sadly, these dice are weighted because you keep rolling 6s. All right, I only rolled 1 success then, I guess.
So you only rolled 1 success?
Yeah.
All right. So the defending player, if I also have a bow, I also roll 4d6, and the one who has more attack points deals damage.
Well, all you gotta do is roll 2 6s, which you've been doing.
Yeah. So let's see. It's just 1.
What? Where do you see a 6?
I rolled
you
a 3.
Have a 3. Okay, so what happens in a tie?
Let's see. No, I don't. Because of a tie, no one takes damage.
Dang. Wasted a whole move for that.
Yeah. It wasn't a move, though. It was a free action.
I had to move to get there.
You did.
Alright, so I still have these die to actually use.
Yeah. You guys saw that, right? She went to attack me.
Yeah, I did. Alright, I know. Can't see my thing.
Alright, well, I mean, you have enough food to last you.
Yeah, but I also want the points for that, because it's the only thing I'm getting points for. Alright, I'm going to use this 4 to move here. Yeah.
You're going to attack the lizard? You're going to use a 4 or a 5?
Actually, hang on. Where was that? I was right
You were
here.
right in front of me.
I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to that one, though. Okay, actually, let me take that 4 back. Use a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attack this lizard
With a 4.
with a 4.
And that kills it because it's a 4 or higher.
Do I get a point for it matching, or no? That's not for the lizards, right?
No. Okay. The 4 is just what you have to have
to do. Okay.
to do damage.
But I have 4 movement again.
So was there a level 3 somewhere?
What?
Was there a level 3 lizard somewhere?
Yeah, I've been beating them.
Okay. I was just wondering. I'm gonna use up my last food at the end of your turn, so you might not even have to kill me. So you took that lizard out.
I'm gonna go to this map. I can't do anything this turn with that map though, because that's all my die.
Alright, so that's the end of the
She
night.
didn't say she wanted to fight, she said she wanted to hit on you.
Oh.
I want to hit him.
End of the night. Everyone has to eat. I just used my last food. Oh boy.
Should have killed that lizard close to you, but I mean, there's berries there too.
Yeah, there's
hateful and just wouldn't got stuff.
There's berries. I'm trying to. I've got the survival points. Not so great. I got the survival points. I got the raft. I just need 2 food and 2 water.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to get to the coast, and then that's it.
I mean, you got food going this way and water going that way.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that wood up there.
Mm-hmm. It's the last remaining wood on this island.
It's that one and this one down here.
Oh, I didn't see the bottom one because there's a glare on the map for me.
Alright, so I really don't want to use... Actually, yeah. I'm going to use 1 movement to move to the food. And that food has a die of value of 2. I do have a 2. So I'm going to pick up that food. So that's 1 food. And I'm going to get a survival point. Because I use the same die as the food.
That kid, don't stop. My turn?
No. I still have 2 dice. I still have 2 dice.
My turn.
I still have 2.
No, my turn.
No, I need to go get more water. So I'm going to use the 4 to move 1, 2. Use the 5 to collect the water. And since I have the canteen here, I'll get 2.
You can collect food along the way? You only have 1 food?
Yeah, I only have the 1. I don't have the bowl.
Oh.
I can only collect 1 at a time. So I think I'm gonna have to move that way to get the food for the from the lizard.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I can do. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's it for that. Okay, there you go.
Oh gosh, okay.
Five, 2, 2, and 1.
Any resources to build things if I wanted to.
Hey, Dr. Sign.
Hey, Dr. Sign. How are you?
I'm trying to think of a way I could do this. I'm going to use a water when I get back. Oh, actually, I'm going to lose it. Are you going to attack again?
Yes. Why do you not expect this?
Alright. So, are you attacking? Well, hold on a second. Are you attacking with your bow? If you're adjacent to me, you can use 2 weapons. You don't have 2 weapons.
No, I don't. I only have 1 success.
Only 1?
Mm-hmm. your turn.
So I'm wondering if, since you're next to me, can I use 2 weapons? You know, ranged against melee weapons?
I'm trying to take out Drew Doctor Sign. He won't die.
I won't die. Let me check the fighting here. That's not it.
Fighting's right there, isn't it?
When fight takes place, the attacker chooses a maximum of 2 weapons to use, which he previously created.
Yeah, see, that's better for you.
Attack points, each value equal to the...
Yeah, from what I understand, you can use 2 weapons. If I'm there.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can.
Which is good for you because you have, like, all the weapons.
Yeah, I think that I can use 2.
Yeah. Which is definitely going to beat my 1 success. Alright, roll. So I can finish my turn.
Alright.
I'm not rolling good.
Yeah, so of course I'm going to use my pickaxe in one hand and my regular axe in the other.
It's like, I just want to survive. I don't care. I just want to shoot you.
Okay. I've got a 3 and a 4.
Okay, that's more than my 1.
Yeah, it's right. I'll only match 2 of the dice on my tools. So you do take a the player who lost the battle loses 1 health point.
Oh, I missed him.
I hope we did that right.
I assume you're reading the rules.
Yeah. But since you're adjacent to me, I figured I can use 2 of my tools as weapons.
It's a good assumption.
Yeah. I want to say so.
I'm gonna go 2 spaces. 1, 2. This rock is a 6. So I can't pick it up.
You gonna pick it up?
I mean, I can pick it up, but it's not the rock I was looking for.
This is not the rock you're looking for.
Alright, what is over here near me? Are there any resources?
I mean, there's another map.
Mm-hmm. My issue right now is that you have that boat and you have like all your tools, so I've got to get points places.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna use this wood and stone to build.
Do you have the dice for it?
No, I forgot I need the dice for it too.
You want to take back some of your dice?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so I just need to roll that next time. Alright, I have a 2. So, what is near me?
Like I said, the map is near you. I mean, that's about it. There's all the gems are all there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could set yourself up on the map, maybe.
Gems are a good idea, though. So, oh, I can't get through that tree.
No.
I'll go here. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. And go.
How many maps do you have?
2.
You have 2? So if you can get 4, then you'll get 25 points.
Oh.
I haven't been going for the map, so.
Alright, end of the day. Drink water.
And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm assuming that when the maps do get used, they get crossed off. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Else is. The gems are getting crossed off. The water are getting crossed off.
It doesn't say specifically to cross off the maps.
But I mean, if everything else is that way, I assume it would be.
Yeah.
Cross off the water and your next round tracker.
Actually, yeah, on the diagram here on the sample game,
Mm-hmm.
it crosses off the map.
Okay.
So only one player can get 4. So you got the top left.
I grabbed that one.
And the bottom.
This one, right?
Yeah. Yep. All right. So that makes more sense now.
I mean, I assumed.
Yeah.
All right. Start marking off stuff.
Start marking off stuff.
Yep. I'm already on the next day.
All right. So we're on the next night. I got to use water. I have 2 water left and 1 food. Oh, it's getting down to it. One of us is gonna starve.
Ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna freeze to death because it's windy and cold and the weather is completely changed.
Okay, so if I can get 1 more food and then make it to the coast, then I'm good. But there is no food around me.
It depends on what you roll.
Yeah, so if I can roll a 6, a 3, and then another 6, I could potentially end the game here. So let's see what happens. A 6, a 5, a 2, and a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have an extra survival point to change 1. So let's see how this works. So I'm going to use the 6 to move 1. Oh, no, I can't do that.
Why would you not go towards...
Because the food down here is closer to the coast right here.
6. You can get to this food. And then you're closer to this.
Oh, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a 3?
It's only a 3, yeah.
It's a level 3. I'm going to go ahead and use a survival point.
Why not just use the 5 Drew?
Because
then you use
oh,
the
yeah,
2
can you
twos
use,
to
yeah.
do that.
Alright, so I'm going to use the 5 to attack the lizard.
Yeah.
So the lizard goes bye-bye. And I get 3 points for it and a food. So get 3 and 1 food.
Yep. Then you use the 2 twos to go.
And I'm going to use this 2 and this 2 to move 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I am in a...
Do you have all your food
Let's
and
check
all
it
your
out.
water?
Alright, so
First is the raft.
victory conditions. Create a raft. Check.
Then.
You must have 2 units each of water and food. Have that.
Yeah.
You must have 5 survival points. Unspent.
Got it.
Got it. Once the conditions are met, you must be in an area bordering the ocean.
Got it.
Got it. So that is the end.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So that's it. That's end game. Game ends immediately, I believe. Let me check really
End
fast.
game is right there.
The game ends after the number of turns specified in the scenario, when all players die, or after the scenario is completed or failed.
Yep.
So we count all the points scored that the player with the highest total wins.
Okay.
So points are counted for all earned stars, counted multiple times for multiple campfires and tents. All right, so let's see. All right, so
I have 34 points.
34.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 6 for this pickaxe. So I'm going to write it over here. 6. 6 for this regular axe. 6 for the canteen. 6 for the bow and arrow. So I did that, and that. 35 for the raft. I used the mask, so I didn't get anything from that. I got 3 points from killing the one lizard. I believe each unspent survival point is 1 point.
Is it?
I believe so, because there's a star at the end there. So each captured and not used survival point gives 1 point at the end of the game.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you get let me see. Where was it? The
Make sure you get your points for the lizard you kill.
I did the lizard.
Okay. This is one thing I'm gonna say at the end when we review it, is that all of the end game scoring needs to be at the end of the rulebook where the end game conditions are, instead of having to go back through the entire rulebook. It's my only complaint right now.
Yeah, I saw it multiple times and now I can't find it.
What is it? What are you asking?
Well, I survived before night 17.
Oh yeah.
So I believe I get points for that.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it is, where it says it. I'm trying to look for it.
Go back up to the very top of the page of the rules and keep on.
That's the very top.
Game.
Where the heck are they?
I'm reading super fast. Collecting food, collecting crystals, maps, island pieces.
It should be where the end game stuff is. I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, look right here. From where that tracker. No, go back up. This tracker here. It should be there somewhere. A player who dies before the end of the game's points takes part. I've managed to meet the scenario requirements. If not,
yeah, it doesn't say about pointage though.
I know, that's the only thing that I saw so far. Yeah, so that's a thing that needs to, like I said, it needs to all be in one area.
Yeah, it's a bit all over the place.
Scenario and maps before the game. Oh, it's not gonna be there.
Yeah, I cannot find it. I know it's there because I read it multiple times.
Count all the points. Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I mean, you definitely won.
Yeah, so you do get points for
I have 30
for surviving
points
before night 17. I just cannot find it. I mean, granted, the rulebook does need some work.
Well, that's why we're reviewing the game. Alright. So how many did you get?
I don't know.
Before that part?
Alright, so prior to that, yes. I'm just gonna go ahead and count because I cannot find it. But I know it's there because I've seen it.
What's 32 plus 35?
32 plus 35?
Yeah.
67.
There you go. That's your points.
67.
Question mark.
Question mark.
Because it should be more.
I know I'm gonna find it afterwards when
I know.
when I read through it. But
like I said, it needs to be all at the end of the rulebook where you have the end game scoring conditions.
Yeah.
Instead of having it with each symbol.
Yeah. Also, it needs to be on the on a player sheet somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the end game scoring needs to be put on the actual player sheet. Well, that's a big thing for rolling rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't find it. It's okay.
It's
okay.
Fine.
But you get the gist of it, guys.
Base cam.
So there you go. That is our preview of Island Alone.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's going live
The 22nd.
the 22nd of March. So it's in a
few weeks, like 2 weeks.
It's in 10 days. 10 days from now. I'm sure the guys have some work to do on the rule book and maybe.
And that's an easy fix, especially with the print and play.
To maybe update some of the player sheets, stuff like that. The maps, from what I've seen, look fine. There are other different types of maps that you can play on, and they all look very interesting. This one I liked.
I'm interested in seeing the character sheets.
Yeah, there are going to be character sheets.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool.
That's one thing we don't have access to.
Yeah.
But
so this is just the generic playthrough of
yeah.
it.
So I mean, on the character sheets, it could be a different setup. I definitely like this game. It's easier than Crusoe. I didn't win.
So much easier than Robinson Crusoe.
I like the theme, and I like how you have to roll the die to make the equipment that you need. Besides having everything in the rule book on how to score at the end, you need a place on the player mats for the lizards that you kill.
Yeah, the lizards need to be put on the player sheet and the scoring.
Yeah. That's my only complaint.
Other
really.
than that, this was fun.
That's just little simple things.
Yeah, simple things to fix.
I just throw a lizard symbol right here above this compass.
Yeah.
And then there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be any problem to. You've got plenty of room on here.
Yeah.
And there's not so many lizards up there, so you can just.
Well, like I said, just put the lizard symbol here above the compass, and you just do the tally marks on that.
Yeah.
And then. There you go.
Or, I mean, if we had different markers, we can just mark off our own stuff. Yeah, maybe that's what this is for. Like, we should have our own markers to mark our own stuff.
Do.
Yeah, but still, having all of your points that you've gotten, everything that you've done on one player sheet is a must if you're doing a roll and write.
Yeah. Everybody wants to know how you score and what things are worth. Like on the player sheet now where everything has 6 stars, if you create the knife or the bowl or the bow, that's great. But there needs to be, or even, well, I guess they couldn't do player aids because it's a print and play.
Yeah. Or even or even some of the actual items needing maybe a checkbox or something, a box to maybe darken in to say that you've crafted it instead of circling the dice. It's very little things that can be tweaked and fixed. But it was really fun. I liked it.
Yeah, I
definitely. It definitely gives you that survival feel.
Without the stress of it, really. I mean, it's stressful that you need food and water, and there's only so many resources. But it gives me that Crusoe feel without having you die by a seal.
Yeah, and you don't have that whole board to put out and put away
because 50 cards and all the resources.
Yeah, that's a lot of time to be putting away a game.
That you just take out the sheet and
yeah. All you need is 4 dice, a pencil, and
a maple,
and a couple of different colored markers depending on who you're playing with.
Yep.
I think that's the easy fix for it is the circle in your color.
Yeah.
Something like that. But still, you need to put it on the player sheet if you're scoring on that. I'm definitely gonna back it. It's fun.
I'm curious to see what the character sheets will be.
Yeah.
If you have like different powers depending on who you're going to be, kind of like how Crusoe is. If you're a certain player, you get to do certain things.
Yeah, I'm super curious about how the other maps are going to play out, how the other scenarios are going to be. I wanted to try the straight survival one, but that would be super difficult on this one because you have to survive all 17 days.
I mean, I would survive fine.
Yeah, you would have.
I prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Sign the lizard.
The lizard.
I killed 3 of them.
So, as far as this game goes, it's survival rolling right. I give it a thumbs up. I like it.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna back this one. It's something that I would consider playing solo.
And you need very little materials for yourself too. That a lot of these roll and writes that are going straight to PDF, right from the Kickstarter, should require as little material as possible.
Yeah.
Having a marker and dice should be in everybody's gaming arsenal anyway. So yeah.
And this is something simple enough where we can play on chat with people.
Yeah.
You would just have to pick which one of us you want to use the die from. Like you would have to use Drew's rolls or mine. Just one at Catan. It was as bad as I remember. Would rather be playing this.
Oh.
Is it good on BGA? Because, you know, I want to try it eventually.
So there you go.
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and put in the.
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead and put in the Kickstarter link to get notifications for this game. Island Alone.
Really cool.
Really awesome game.
I'm glad we got to try this one out.
Yep. And I really,
Words?
yeah, I want to tell you guys that his name is, the creator of this game is Radek Ignatow or Ignatow. Ignatow.
That's how I would say it.
Radek Ignatow. I want to do a special thank you for reaching out, letting us play this game. It was a real treat. Yep. It was really awesome. And you definitely have fans of the game now. Definitely for the roll and writes and survival board gamers. This is a quick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's a pull out. You want to play a survival game, get on it, roll your dice, and think about what your next step is.
And like I said, I'm not a solo gamer, but I would try the solo out for this.
Yeah,
and I don't say that with many games at all.
It does have solo mode, so that's also
yes,
awesome.
He talks to camels. We don't know how you pronounce stuff. You shush.
So Radek Ignatow, thank you for sharing this game with us. And we hope that your Kickstarter is successful, and we hope that everything you put out is just as good as this one.
Yeah, this is great.
So thank you again, guys.
We will be sure to keep posting about it on our social media so it gets the hype out.
Yep. We are definitely going to go and put this on the Twitters and the Facebooks and Instagrams. We're going to take a photo of this awesome map that I won. I can't believe I won.
I know, I'm a little disappointed.
What I can't believe is I actually crafted this raft. I set out to craft a raft, and I did it.
I was going to go for the map pieces, which I needed 2 more to do. And I was going for the gems to try to get those points.
Yeah.
When I realized the lack of resources on the map,
That's
I was like, I'm not going to be able to build this campfire or this tent.
Yeah.
Like, for people to be able to build multiple ones, like, I don't know how that's possible with building tools.
It's a survival resource management thing. You can't go for everything.
That's my problem with these things is I want specific things.
I went for a couple of tools to get me more materials.
Well, I thought me going for the bow first would be great because I don't have to go scavenge for food. I can just shoot all these lizards. Yeah, which, I mean...
Well, that worked.
If we played a scenario where I just had to survive, I would still have everything I need to survive.
There are scenarios where you fight, dangerous animals.
Missy does want everything. So.
Thank you a lot. Awesome gameplay. I thought someone was going to die.
I know. I'm really bad about killing him.
You
should know that about me.
I hope I didn't slaughter your name. I'm really bad at names, but I hope I pronounced it right.
Yeah, that's why I make him do all the hard work.
Yeah.
I just sit pretty and play games. But thanks so much for letting us play this.
Yeah, very awesome game. It's so much fun, and it does scratch that survival itch for board gaming. And
I forgot that you were watching. Now I'm nervous again.
There's not much as far as survival board games out there that you can just put down on the table and roll the dice and go.
I've never played a survival rolling, right?
No.
Period. So it's a great theme, and it's something that not other people have done like a million times. So that's great to have something unique.
I can't wait to see your other maps. I can't wait to see your other scenarios, all your other stuff. I cannot wait. Can't wait to print them all out and just play them.
I made him go buy ink, by the way,
I
so we could play this.
I did. I bought ink just for this.
There will also be 3 legacy campaigns on multiple scenarios at the big map. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Can I kill him in that one too?
Oh man, will that be co-op only mode?
No,
please.
I'm gonna kill you.
Please. I don't want to die
You're
in a legacy campaign.
Yeah, you're gonna be the first one to die.
That would suck. That would suck. You would totally shoot me in the face and then just take everything.
I'm glad he was like, I was expecting one of you to die, knowing which one was gonna die. It wasn't gonna be me.
Yeah, like we've played enough survival games to know. There were some times where I thought I was gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
I shot twice and I missed. I'm a stormtrooper.
You did. I'm glad. I'm so glad you missed.
I'm a terrible stormtrooper.
Oh man, it is an interesting game. I'm glad we got to play it. I'm happy. And I'm happy that I put this on plastic so that way we can play again if need to.
Yeah. Drew's legacy, his first gravestone. Exactly.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in backing this one. So.
Yep, I've already put in
the notification.
Notification for my Kickstarter page. Yeah. So.
He runs the Twitter and I do the Instagram, so I'll throw up all the pretty stuff all week to boost it.
Yep, we sure will. And again, thank you 100,000 times. It was so much fun. I had a blast.
Mm-hmm. Ghost Legacy.
Tiger Scenario add-on also complicates the game.
Oh no, there's a tiger. Can you make a special scenario with a seal?
No. No seals. No seals.
Yay, tigers. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Dangerous tiger. I read the scenario that's on the
information
Drive.
That we got.
Yeah. But I picked the one that made me feel like I had a chance to actually win.
Which makes me feel terrible because you won.
I did win. I'm so glad.
Moochie! Moochie's a tiger.
I don't know if anyone else has played this game. I don't know if anyone else has streamed it, but this may be the first win.
Terrible. My daughter loves seals. Maybe it's possible. That's fantastic!
So the story is we play Robinson Crusoe a lot.
And he has died by a seal twice.
Yeah, I've died by a seal, by fighting a seal 2 times in a row.
Yeah. Like, one was a nice seal, and then the other one was boosted. Where's Snoops? Snoops is in the kids' room right now.
So it's a running joke. I'm happy there were no seals. I got to the coast. It was clear.
It would be perfect if you get to the coast and you have to fight a seal.
If you can print some, if you can put some event cards in the game where we just have to print and just turn over.
Oh gosh.
Have a seal pop up and smack me in the head.
It jumps up on your raft.
It jumps up on the raft and I have to start over.
It destroys your raft. You have to go and get resources
half
again.
Materials.
Oh god.
That's brutal. No, I wouldn't wish that on
anybody.
a
seal scenario. I would really appreciate it.
Yep. Killer seal. That would do it.
All of our group would love this game then, because it's the running joke that you get killed by seals.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and
hopefully we weren't too critical, and because I forgot you were watching.
No, I mean that's what these are for.
I know.
There's just very minor things
Yeah,
that need to be tweaked.
Yeah, I didn't have
and
any.
it's
big
nothing
things.
about the gameplay either.
It's not the game. It's just the rule book.
The rule book and the player mat.
Yeah.
And the scoring on the player mat and stuff. That's about it.
I mean, once I play it 50 times,
Yeah.
I'll remember the scoring, but to introduce it to new people.
No, you showcased it well, and everything you said was objective.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of all the rolling rights we've had have the scoring on the player sheet somewhere.
Yeah.
No matter how small the scoring is. You could even have it right on the side of the sheet, just on the left side here or the right.
Make the boat smaller and then throw it under the boat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't design games.
I'm
just giving suggestions.
Should be easy enough. And people will be okay with it as long as it's on the player sheet somewhere.
Yeah. That way you don't have to keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you one thing, not about this game, but you're getting rid of that ring light because every time I look at the camera, I have the ring light in my glasses.
Sorry.
And it's annoying me.
Thanks for feedback. We'll upgrade. No problem.
Awesome.
Can't wait to see it all finished and ready to go.
I look like I'm a demon.
Alright, so if anybody needs the link for the Kickstarter, remember it does go live. You can't even see it anymore. Kickstarter goes live on the 22nd in 10 days. So go get your notifications in. And maybe one day you'll get to play this with us on stream.
Oh, about lizards. They should be marked by letter, same as tents and fireplace.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense now. But still, it would be super appreciated, and people will enjoy the fact that they can mark off a lizard on their map, on their player sheet.
If you're going to go down that route with the tents and the fireplaces, like you had said before, like the checkbox, have a set amount of check boxes that you can check off on the actual player map.
Just so you know when you're scoring.
How many you have already
How many
completed.
you have.
The player sheet is a better idea. Awesome.
Yeah. It's still a good idea to mark it on the map because it's thematic.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
But
having it on your player sheet, anyone that does rolling rights is going to appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just to have it to where you can look at it, say, okay, I put down 3 tents. That's 15 points each.
Yeah.
That's it. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to put a tent down here. Let me do it. Whoop. Here's my tent. You guys can't see it, but I put a tent on the map.
Yeah, we put it on the map. Yeah, but thank you so much again for letting us test this out.
Yep. And so with that, we will say good night, and and hopefully we'll see you on the next Kickstarter review and preview.
This end is dragging. I know. I'm tired. I need to eat. Panic. Not eat panic. I need to eat.
She needs to eat. Yes, she needs to eat.
That's why I was trying to kill Drew. I'm hungry. Alright, yeah.
Alright, so
we will see you guys on Monday. If you're not busy tonight, Panic's doing gaming stuff. So I will be there playing games tonight.
Alright, so thanks again everybody that watched through this. Watch her failures of trying to arrow and stab me, and
I need better arrows.
Yeah, you did horrible with that bow and arrow.
I know, I'm a stormtrooper. Pew pew.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see you guys on Monday.
Yes. Good night.
Bye.
See you later.